Hey guys, I'm going to show you guys a kind of quick build for the Crusader. I've not used this build. I've never played the beta itself, so I have no idea how well this synergizes, but I think it's pretty cool. So let me know in the comments below if you like this build or not. This is just me purely trying to theory craft. So try and bear with me and listen to what I have to say. So the first thing you're going to need is ThunderGod's vigor. This passive is really interesting to me because you do like 130% weapon damage as lightning, and technically that's not even right because lightning skills is also increased by 10 to 15% more damage, and the procs are dictated as your damage, so I'm thinking that the primary will affect the secondary. So you get that, and then you'll grab Acrobat's Awakening, which is a legendary Crusader shield. This is for the Crusader, as I already said. And the passive is every successful block has a 20 to 25% chance to reduce all cooldowns by 1 second. This is so cool to me, and because Crusaders can block so much, and it's just such an amazing idea to make an almost Thorns build, because I was going to make a Thorns build. Everyone made a Thorns build in beta, so I want to stay away from that. I want to try and make something else that does not have to depend on Thorns, but it has to depend on your block chance. So this could be outclassed by Thorns, though, for sure. So kind of, I don't know. I just want this build to work. Anyways, for weapon, Thunder Fury. Chance to hit the blast enemy with lightning, bam, 372% weapon damage possibly, and it can arc, and it can slow them by all kinds of things. Also as a gem, and there's a lot of things. So the sword, this is a good weapon. You want this weapon for this build. ThunderGod's Thunder Fury, and Acrobat's Awakening. These are all needed for now. I don't know what level 70 gear is. Okay, so this may not work when level 70 comes out, so kind of bear with me. But Thunder Fury, Acrobat's Awakening, and ThunderGod's Vigor. Now I'm going to talk about skills. Skills are the next thing to go. So first is primary. You're going to use Punish, and when you use Punish, you will gain a thing called Hardened Senses, which will increase your block bump by 50%, and then you will possibly either use the Fury one, where you increase your crit hit chance by 50%, because Thunder Fury, ThunderGod's Vigor can all proc, and they can all crit. And when you think about that, Thunder Fury does a lot of damage, and ThunderGod's Vigor is free damage. And if it can crit, it can crit. Now, for example, my DH, I have a Demon Hunter, and it has about 50% crit chance, and roughly around almost, I want to say 250 or 277, or I think it's like 300 or 400 crit hit damage. Anyways, that does about 200 to 300k when I get struck, so that could work out, especially with a very tanky character like the Crusader. So Punish will be your major primary generation of Wrath. Then you use Fist of Heavens as a possible way to expend your Wrath, and it does lightning damage to everything in 8 yards, about 630%, which is a good way to drop the bomb. This is going to be your offhand AoE. And of course you can use any rune you want. If you, I don't have a real preference yet because I don't know what to use yet as a rune because I can't play the class. But for now, Fist of Heavens seems like a good way to do it. Then I'll use Provoke. Now Provoke will cause everyone to be taunted to me, make them attack me, and I will be blocking them and hopefully getting ThunderGod's Vigor to proc. As well with this, you're going to be using Charged Up, where any damage you deal will also deal 50% weapon damage as lightning. This is probably the coolest thing I want. Now you could use Hit Me, where you can, after casting Provoke, your block chances increase by 50%. I find this really interesting, and because your block chance is 50%, that's a lot of blocking, so you can use that or Charged Up. Either or, it's up to you. After that, use Condemn, where you build a massive explosion, unleash it for 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, and you deal 50% weapon damage as a whole way to all enemies within 15 yards. This is the cool one. I really like this ability. Condemn is pretty awesome. You could use Eternal Retaliation. That's what I'm looking at. It's for a rune where every monster hit will reduce the cooldown by 1, and you can make this very highly spammable. Or you can use Unleash, which will make it go off instantly. And I'll also kind of have another passive for this, possibly. Let's go away, which will make this a lot more, much more useful in a way. Iron Skin is your next one. It's going to be your skin turns iron. You absorb 50% of all the incoming damage for 4 seconds, and you'll be using this with Charged Up, where your skin is electrified, and you'll be dealing 300% weapon damage as lightning per second to enemies within 8 yards. This is also for 4 seconds, and Provoke is 4 seconds long, so feel free to pop Iron Skin, pop Pop pop, provoke, go iron skin, then condemn for the rest of your life. Pretty interesting stuff. You can also go with flash if you really want to move around and not be completely screwed. If you guys need another skill, so you guys are not boned, feel free to grab the steed charge. I don't have an actual reinforced steed charge quite yet, but it's the best way to go and leave the pack if you're getting hit by monster affixes that you don't like or anything else like that. So kind of figure that one out. You can also increase the duration for 4 seconds, which will also help you as well, or use rejuvenation. Either or is your call. Passives. So this is gonna be pretty simple. For passives, you're gonna be grabbing Insurmountable, which will increase your block amount by 30% if you want. I'll give you choices. Insurmountable, Vigilant, Holy Cause, where whenever you deal holy damage, you heal 1% of your life. And Condemn is all holy, and that is an AoE, so feel free to kind of spam the crap out of that. Because if you guys remember, Condemn is only 15 seconds long, and you can also reduce the cooldown for every enemy you hit, and you can reduce the cooldown for Akarat's Awakening by chance, of course. Yeah, Holy Cause, which will allow you to be super healthy. Divine Fortress, which will increase your armor by your shield's block chance. Again, this is very, you know, it's iffy. Wrathful, to get your more wrath regen, to spam Fist of the Heavens. Hold your ground if you want. Renewal, to gain more health when you block. This is probably the one that you want the most. And maybe Hold Your Ground. So, alright, so let's just kind of talk, for sure, passes. So this is the passes that I like. I like Vigilant. I like Vigilant's good because of monster affixes. Anyways, I like Holy Cause, and I like Divine Fortress. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Though I could drop Holy Cause for Renewal. It's a better way of doing things because, like I said, you can crank your block chance to like 75% with this build properly, possibly depending on what gear you roll. I'm hoarding a lot of gear right now for this build to try and pull it off, so kind of trying to figure this out. So kind of a quick review. Punish, you'll get hard senses, you'll increase your block amount and have a crit chance. Fist of Heavens, it's a major spender. This is going to be after you use your provoke, and then you go into Iron Skin for the damage, and then use a Condemn spam, do damage, and if you ever get in trouble, you can use Steed Charge, which will allow you to get out of the area quite quickly, and allows you to recuperate and get ready to jump back in the fray. Passives, like I said, you can use Insurmountable, you can use Holy Cause, Divine Fortress, Wrathful, Hold Your Ground, and Renewal. Hopefully this build sounds pretty good to you guys. If you guys have any ideas or anything to make this better, or you guys have some other ideas, different Crusader ideas that are not thorns, but it's about being as tanky as hell. Because I miss my bar being super tanky, and hopefully you guys also like the idea of this build. So thank you for watching, guys, and have a good day.